Betty White's off Rockers. Okay. We know who Betty White is. Let's bring Golden Girls back.
ABC, easy as CBS. Onto the CW.
It should be double.
FOX.
Onto the WC fits better.
ABC, the renewals. And then it goes on again.
Yeah. Right. I think we've had enough of that now.
Yeah.
I can't even.
We were actually looking for like programs that we used to watch a while back.
I think we've got them all because what we all used to watch. They finished so many.
I mean, there was Alcatraz we used to watch, and we all enjoyed that.
We did, but they killed it after one series. It was stupid. It was the
They
daftest
shouldn't have
ending.
done that. No, because they did leave it open in a way.
Well, no, because they killed her off.
They killed her off, but they killed the other guy off, didn't they? And they brought everyone back to life.
I don't know.
That was technically the plot.
It was just stupid. It was a
Because
daftest
they
ending
shot,
ever.
if you remember, they shot her in the head.
They shot her somewhere.
They shot her in... No, they shot that coloured woman. She got shot. And then she had to have, like, a blood transfusion from this other dude that was captured. And she lived. So they could technically have brought it back again.
Yeah. Well, they could bring it back because that they shot the main character. They could bring her back using the means.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I've just said.
They just finalised it and dumped it.
It's like Dexter.
It's stupid.
Dexter, with Dexter, every season has been like 20 odd episodes.
Yeah.
This final series is 13.
So they cut that in half.
Yeah. Which to me is stupid.
And like Eureka.
Actually, Eureka.
They finished that off by saying the government has closed the project down, everybody move, blah blah blah.
They left it open.
But so it is left open, sort of, that they could reopen it.
But what gets me,
it's daft
as well, with Eureka, for the DVDs at least, for the first 2 or 3 seasons, I think it is.
The half series, aren't they?
No, for the first ones they're not. They're full.
Oh.
And then after, I think it's 2 or 3. I think it's third one it does it on. They split into halves, and they're like full price. They're like £10-15 for half a series. It's like
ridiculous.
What? I'm still waiting for Diagnosis Murder season 4 to go out. It's not out on DVD.
It's not.
Nope.
Is he still making them?
I don't know.
I don't think he is actually, because Dick Van Dyke's been very poorly. He didn't sleep for like 12 weeks.
That was my life all over.
And he ended up in hospital, but they found out what was wrong with him.
Insomnia.
And cured it. Well, it was more than insomnia. But he's just been in a car crash now. Well, no, I tell a lie. It splashed all over the news the other week because he stopped his car.
Was it his car?
Oh yeah, it was him. He was stood at the side of it.
Richard Wayne. Is that his name?
No idea.
Well, that says Richard Wayne Dick Van Dyke.
Father of Barry.
And that's him.
Yeah, that's Dick Van Dyke's.
But why is it Richard Wayne then? Is that his name?
It might be Richard Wayne Van Dyke. Richard, short for Richard, is Dick.
Rich.
Dick.
I've never understood that.
Right, Dick is short for Richard,
yeah, but
so
why?
his name is Richard Van Dyke.
Why is it?
Wayne is his middle name.
But why is it?
Because that's what they called him when he was growing up.
No,
imagine.
why is Dick short for Richard?
Don't ask me.
That is the most ridiculous thing ever.
Yeah, but there's a lot of them like that.
Let's see.
But, what happened was, he pulled up in a lay-by to make a phone call, and the engine caught fire. Now, he was, like, slumped with his head on the steering wheel, reaching in a glove compartment for his mobile phone to make this phone call. Didn't notice the engine had caught fire. And this guy stopped, dragged him out of the car because he thought he'd collapsed at the steering wheel. He was fine. But his car blew up. It was a write-off. It were a right sporty car.
That does not surprise me. I mean, if you look at his like characters, such as like Sloane,
yeah,
you can tell that that's his personality.
Yeah, well,
look at the cars he drives in the program.
Yeah, the old antique
American ones.
Yeah, but it got like a Ferrari or something like that.
It.
Extremely fast.
Because look,
but it was fine, and it was in the news for about a week. About it saying I'm absolutely fine.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo.
So, yeah.
It doesn't say he was in Diagnosis Murder, so that's films. That does not say Diagnosis Murder.
No.
None of them do.
It's there. Diagnosis Murder movie.
Airwolf.
1993.
That's movie though.
1993 to 2001. That's when he last filmed it. 2001. It's like 15 years, 12, 13 years old.
But how many seasons would that be though?
Loads.
Because I've got the first 3.
Yeah.
Barbecue Bob. Wouldn't remind me if that's an actual restaurant, you know.
You mean it wouldn't surprise you? No, it wouldn't remind you.
I said surprise.
No, you said you rhymed.
Novels. There's novels.
There's books, yeah. Diagnosis Murder books.
I have to buy them.
You never read them. You don't read.
I do. I'm reading right now.
Anyway.
I'm reading right now.
That's about as far as it goes. So.
But I'm reading. You should be pleased. Oh,
yeah.
You.
So, are you going to put some links to the reference links on to what we've been doing?
What we'll do near, far, in the morning.
Anyway.
At least I can spell happy.
Yeah.
H-A-Y, isn't it? Hi.
It's time to go.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is, because I've got a lot to do, and
you should have thought about
I've also got to go on a bus to go and get my train tickets.
You should have thought about that.
And you want your hair cutting.
You should have thought about that.
I've got a suitcase to pack.
You don't look old in that.
And you want some washing. That photo's probably about 30-year-old. So, my bum is numb.
They're all the same picture.
Yeah.
So why put it 3 times?
Because the stills taken off the same one. That it says cropped. Dick Van Dyke 2 cropped. Thumbnail.
So what's your favourite film?
Mine?
Cartoony film. No, not cartoony film. Family film. Like Chitty Bang Bang.
No idea. I haven't really
Mary
got
Poppins.
one. I haven't really got one.
Alright, do this then. What do you favour? Chitty Bang Bang or Mary Poppins?
Neither. I've seen them all that many times. I'm not particularly bothered anymore.
I know, I can still remember all the words off by heart.
Yes. I remember you used to sit there and say them at the same time as dialogue came on screen.
Yeah, but I did that with Twilight as well.
Very annoying.
I did that with Twilight after watching Twilight twice.
Yes, no. So, yeah. There we have it.
Yes, we may be sad for watching Twilight. We don't give a rat's ass.
No.
It's alright, Twilight's been getting a load of...
Don't bother me. If I want to watch a film, I'll watch a film, regardless of the reviews or anything. If it's something I want to watch, I'll watch it.
I remember watching...
I might say after that were pants.
I remember watching... well, you probably remember me watching a lot of, like, not old, not specifically old films, but films that seemed really old because they were bad.
You mean like 80s B movies?
But do you remember me
Godzilla
saying...
that was badly dubbed.
No, do you remember me saying when I was watching all the horror films? Like that one where I said this dude's finger kept coming on the lens and stuff. And it was took from an actual DVD, so it wasn't camcorded. And you could tell. And then there was another one where the crew guy was walking past the shot and everything.
Then you've got the famous one, James Bond, where there's a red Ferrari at top of hill.
Don't know about that one.
Oh yes, and it was supposed to be in the place in the not James Bond, Zulu.
Don't know that one either. I've never watched it.
It was before cars. It was based before cars were invented.
So it was Fred Flintstone cars.
No, it was a real red Ferrari at the top of the hill that had got caught in the camera when the Zulus were there with all the spears having a fight.
That sounds amazing. What's it called?
Zulu.
Is that it? Zulu.
Yeah.
Zulu Ferrari.
No.
Ferrari.
Blooper. Well, of course you're going to come up with that, you diphead.
Zulu Ferrari.
Blooper.
Zulu Ferrari scene.
Blooper. It's not a scene. It wasn't supposed to be there.
I can't believe it come up with it. Isn't that it?
It's like that, but no, that's a painting. So if you type in blooper.
Fine.
Try 00.
Did help.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Come on.
But I typed in blooper.
You put. That's not how you spell blooper.
Yeah.
It's like, you see, that's the age.
Oh,
you can
weather
tell with
dude.
that. Yeah, I've no idea. But it were like up in top corner, like there, but on a mountain type. They were a red Ferrari. I don't know what them photos are.
This is fascinating. I mean,
because you're on images.
Yeah, because I thought, somebody's bound to have got a still shot of it.
Well, obviously not. Why is your name there?
Because I'm special.
It's not your name.
It is.
It wasn't.
It is.
Kilki.
Wanna bet?
Alright. No, it isn't.
Happy.
Alright.
Anyway,
Zulu
mistakes. That's not very...
There's no pictures. It's not going to turn on.
No, because you're lying.
I'm not lying.
You're lying.
It's well known.
You've got to be lying.
It's well known. Plus bloopers and mistakes in movies. That's a bloop thing. It's not that one. Right.
You've got to be lying.
I'm not lying. Else I want to tell you to blooming look for it.
You didn't tell me to look for it. I looked myself.
Car
Zulu
blooper.
Car.
Or car blooper. You can see a car drive along the distant hillside. There you go.
Yeah, but where's the
pictures.
proof? There's no proof to it. Just because somebody posts it on the internet does not make it proof.
I've seen things.
Meh.
Give me. Go to images. Zulu car. Film Zulu car. don't think it's on that. You can't.
Well, that's as big as that image is.
Yeah. It's not that one. It's not on there. I think it was a fight scene, to be honest. That's a painting. Type in car in Zulu film. Looper or something.
It comes up with the same pictures, and that's Chitty Bam Bang.
Yes, it is. Red Ferrari seen in film. Won't let me.
No, Chris, I know exactly what that'll come up with.
Also, everything in
Yeah.
Zulu film.
That's a fight scene.
Yeah, but it's in black and white.
That's to do that.
That's a painting.
Chitty Bam Bam.
No, it isn't. Red car seen in film.
Are you sure that?
It's not. You've got 30 seconds.
No, I think
I'm
I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it because you're lying.
I'm not lying. I'll
You're
find it.
lying.
Yeah.
You're obviously lying. Is it Zulu Dawn?
No.
Why does it keep coming
it's
up
not
with this
Zulu
crap?
Dawn. 1964.
Zulu custom.
That's a car shop.
Zulu. Anyway, we can't find it.
We will find it. I'll find it. No. Yeah,
Just back the mouse.
You can actually see a car passing behind his head in the distance.
And that's Braveheart.
Oh, that one's Braveheart. Well, it happens in Zulu as well. So, anyway, that's it. So, that's all I've got to say. I say no more. Nida nada nada.
You know what I say?
Night night.
You know what I say?
Bye.
You know what I say?
What?
When can I have one?
I've no idea, and you broke me.
No, it was broken all along.
Yeah, so anyway, that is it for this week, for the next couple of weeks. We'll see you when I get home and we can go back and start doing other things and stop sticking your tongue out. Nutcase. Say bye bye, people.
That was really abnormal.
You are really abnormal. Ta-ta!